Farming is a very risky business. We deal with weather outside of our control. We deal with markets outside of our control. Right now we're dealing with net income that is 50% below what it was 3 years ago. And so something that legislators can do for us as farmers and ranchers right now is pass a comprehensive tax reform. That looks like the continuance of cash accounting, allowing for immediate expensing of capital assets, as well as continuing the business interest expense deduction. If Congress got rid of cash accounting, that would be detrimental to farmers and ranchers across the country. And that's because we're price takers. We often find ourselves holding a crop over from year to year until we can find a good market for that. And that would mean if we got rid of cash accounting, that we would be taking out a loan, most likely, to pay for income that we haven't even received yet. Comprehensive tax reform from Congress needs to include the business interest expense deduction. This is very important to young farmers and ranchers across the country. We're often in the beginning stages of a loan where the majority of our payment is for interest expense. For a young farmer or rancher to get started, they have to first purchase the land to do so. That's going to be the biggest expense, which means a lot of interest starting out. If Congress gets rid of the business interest deduction, that's just going to put up another barrier for the next generation to get into farming. Immediate expensing is a tax tool that allows farmers and ranchers to reinvest in their farms. To grow and be successful on the farm, it often means putting in heavy capital with equipment and livestock to do so. Immediate expensing is very important to us, and if they change that rule, it's going to hurt our rural communities as well as hurt the farmers and ranchers.
When we talk about estate taxes, I would like to see it repealed completely, because on our farm I spend a lot of time and money just making sure that we have our estate plan in the right place, the way we need it, to pass our farm down to our children so that they can farm it and not lose it due to the taxes. And the reason I'm spending more time and money is because there are changes so constantly on the estate taxes. If we would have it completely repealed and I knew that I could count on that, then I would be able to better plan every year, and we would be able to pass on the farm to our children so they can farm it and not lose it due to taxes.
Estate taxes have a huge effect on our agriculture community. My farm has been in our family for over 100 years. Estate taxes limits the options my family has to pass it to the next generation. When my father passed in 1997, a trust was formed. Some of my Century Farm is in that trust. Because of capital gains, the future is uncertain as to whether or not our family will continue for many more generations owning that same piece of property.